Hi, this is Roland Jean Charles from PMI JCM Realty Group, where we manage properties from an asset management perspective. I just wrote this new article. I want to share this article with you. I don't want to read the article on camera, so I put together a PowerPoint presentation just so I can do the video and give you some value. I will be posting the article, and I'm also going to be posting this video. So whichever one suits you, you can use either one to get the information. So give me 1 second here. Let me go ahead and start this slideshow so you can see it good. And then I'll just go into the article that I wrote. And of course, like I said, I don't want to read to you verbatim. The goal is to, do this article so you can read it for yourself. But I'm doing the video so I can talk to people personally who like watching these videos. So the name of the article is 4 Tips for Increasing Your Tampa Rental Property Value. Now, whether you are in sales or you are in property management, you should always be interested in having good tips for increasing your rental property value, because that's ultimately going to get you a better ROI and a better return on your investment, right? So what's your first tip? The first tip is to improve your curb appeal. Now, this is the curb appeal for one of the properties. This is the picture of one of the properties that I actually manage here in Tampa. And if you look, you see the grass is perfectly manicured. The house is beautiful. No issues with the roof. No issues with the front. It is a beautiful house. It's a 6-bedroom, 4-bath home, right? And homes, now imagine if this home had dead grass, or that tree was dead, or the shrubs are looking ugly. I mean, no one would want to be in this area or in this home, right? Homes that have good curb appeal sell for an average of 7% more than their competition. And now same holds true for rental properties. An area that has great curb appeal in a great neighborhood is obviously going to have a better ability to get higher rents for the owners than homes that are in areas where they don't keep up with the grass, they don't keep up with the curb appeal, and the home looks, the outside of the property looks terrible. The second tip is update major appliances. Let me move my video so you can see. Update major appliances and fixtures. And this is probably one of the things that a lot of property managers, landlords miss. I just showed a home a couple of days ago to someone who was looking for a property, and she was in the kitchen. She was like, "Why do they have this old faucet here?" Like, it's really important to tenants and owners and prospects that you have good appliances in the home, particularly if you are trying to rent a home out for $1,500, $2,000. They don't want to see old appliances. They don't want to see old faucets, old fixtures. And while you have to make that balance, because at the end of the day, from a rental property perspective, you're not going to put A-grade items in the home. But even if you don't put A-grade items in the home, expensive items, you can put nice fixtures and nice appliances that aren't expensive. They can be used, and so there's no excuse for having dated old fixtures or appliances in the home, right? So the rule of thumb is microwaves, 9 years, should change after 9 years. Dishwashers, 9 years. Refrigerators, 13 years. Stoves and ovens, 13 to 15. And washer and dryers, 10 to 13 years. If you stick to these timelines and you replace these items within that time frame, you'll be good to go when it comes to showing your property and getting the best rents from the tenant and getting a best ROI for your investors. The next tip that I have is remodel the bathroom or kitchen. Older homes will not command the same rent rates as updated homes. And I think that is just I mean, that goes without saying, right? If you look at this bathroom, right? This bathroom is beautiful, and it's even more beautiful than this picture shows, right? There are 2 walk-in closets, his and hers, and it's in a suite, right? Now, not every home is going to be decked out like this. Not every home is going to be in an area where people can afford to put high-end appliances or put a new bathroom. I mean, this house is going to be renting for between $2,900 and $3,300. So we're talking about a higher-end home here. But even if it's not a higher-end home, you should update, even if it's a 1-bedroom, right? If it's a 1-bedroom and it's an area, it's in a good area, you should try to make sure that the bathtubs are clean and nice. You will need to and if you need to remodel it to make sure that that is the case, then you should. And like I said, you don't have to put A-grade items. You can put B or C grade, but make sure that it's nice, it's new, it's modern. That's definitely going to make your property rent faster. And the last tip that I have is create an outdoor living space. Now, this doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be elaborate. You know, like you see over here, you have the deck. You really don't see, but the deck's up here. You have a patio. You have tables and chairs. You have a grill. You know, this is a comfortable space, and you really don't see it here. Well, you don't see it at all. However, there's a pond over that you can see right from where those chairs are positioned, and so you put something like that in front of a prospective renter, and they will do whatever it takes to rent your property. And so those are my 4 tips. I hope they were helpful. They were very simple, and they're very easy to implement, except for the remodeling and the high-end and the major appliances. Everything else should be fairly inexpensive for you to do. And I hope that you really enjoyed. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed this article, I am going to be doing a webinar within the next couple of weeks. And the title of the webinar is 5 Tips to Maximize Your Growth, your realtor growth, right? So your rental growth, right? So 5 tips to maximize your rental growth. That's the name of the webinar. And I'm going to give you guys some really amazing tips that's going to help you really supercharge your rental growth, better returns on investment, streamlining your processes, all of that. So if you like that article, if you like this article, at the end of the article and at the end of this video, go to my webinar. It's going to be in the links below. Sign up for the webinar, and I'll see you there. Roland Jean Charles, PMI JCM Realty Group. Thank you.